Surprise! I'm outside. How can you not be when the weather's like this? Look at it. Absolutely glorious. Although Lake District looks a little bit inclement. Looks a bit dark over there, doesn't it? So I thought it would be a good opportunity just to get outside while the weather's like this. So we've got no agenda on this ride at all. About a 55-mile ride out. Some of my favourite roads up to T-Bay, and then back roads to Kirby Stevenage, down to Sedbergh, Kirby Lonsdale, and home. Kendal's looking glorious again, look. That's my hometown. Moon out as well. I didn't even get to the end of the first kilometre. 3 cyclists popped by me. You fancy joining us? Where are you going? Up the struggle. Not today. That's 2 group rides going up the struggle that I've denied today. And that lot I've already been over the coal road, so no thanks. Look at that. That's down Fairmile Lane. Morning. Absolutely spectacular. That's Fairmile Lane down to, well, Sedbergh's down in the sunshine down there. I'm not heading that way. I will be going through Sedbergh, but I've got to go up to T-Bay. Well, you can't even see T-Bay yet. And then across towards Kirby Stephen, down the Fat Lamb, and a beautiful descent down there. Oh, weather's good. The roads are a bit wet, but you know, it's November. Can't really argue with that. Oh, the views down here are magnificent, they really are. Let's get around the corner here. Well, I'm exactly, as it turns out, 20 miles in. Just stopped to take a photo because, you know, it's difficult not to, isn't it? Sunshine, horrific clouds. I'm going around this, so even point better. So I'm going this road here and around. There's a valley over there, and that'll head down towards Sedbergh. Should miss all of that. That's the north end of the Howgills there. Not sure if I've said, there's no real agenda to today's ride. I'm just getting out and enjoying the weather. As you'll probably see from the title, bit of an issue with one of the sponsors, who likely not sponsors anymore, let's be honest here. Which is where I'm asking for your opinions about it, really. I mean, this company got in touch with me back in April. They started following me, sent them a message saying, brilliant, thanks for the follow. Do you fancy getting on board with what I'm doing? Which is kind of my generic first approach, you know. I tell them that it's going to be a big charity bike ride next year. It's going to be, hopefully, a world record. And I'm looking for people to come on. And yeah, they got on board, happily enough. They sent me the tin of their product, been using it. You've seen it on the channel a bunch of times already. And I've just sent message after message after message. Now, the initial agreement was, you know, they'd send me some product, I'd keep advertising theirs, and they would help push me, you know, push my social media, you know, share the odd photo, share my story. And they haven't done that at all, which is, it's upsetting, really, you know, putting all this work in. So I got back in touch with them, July. I mean, there's a series of messages between May and July to October, really. It got to a head with October where I replied on one of their pictures on social media saying, guys, are you out of business? Because they weren't responding to DMs on Instagram, which is what I was using for the primary contact, or email. I sent a lot, and I got an immediate reply back saying, we don't appreciate negatory responses or suggestions that we're going out of business. Now, if a company's not got in touch with you for months and haven't posted on social media for months, you worry, you know, you think, is everything okay? Are you still going, you know? So following that, I said, you know, do you guys want to still carry on with this collaboration? And yes, yeah, they were happy with that. Let's carry on. So I said, you know, can we push the social media? Is there any chance of another tin of product? Because I've run out, you know, cyclist, I use it all the time. And that was 5 weeks ago, and not responded once. So I think that's it. Is it fair to say I've been ghosted? I'm gonna have to say yes, because, you know, well, in the interim of this, I got back in touch with them in October because they did a blast of social media stuff all at once, and they've been online. So I don't know why you wouldn't respond to somebody who you're supposed to be supporting and sponsoring. It's odd. I don't know. Again, it's upsetting. I'm not going to get overly annoyed about it, but my thing is I need help with pushing what I'm doing. I've got under 300 subscribers on YouTube at the moment. I'm pushing that, and I'm trying to get more eyes on what I'm doing. So this is where I'm asking for your help. Can you help me? I am looking for companies to not necessarily sponsor me, just partner with me. I'm not after any free things. They just happened to send me some because it was very much cycling related. Obviously something would be brilliant if they're wanting to put some money into the pot to help with the whole process, because obviously this isn't a cheap thing to do. You know, I've got to get around the country, and I've got a support vehicle, food, fuel, just everything, just, you know, time. So do you know any companies? Do you know any, do you run a company that would like to get on board? Because you'll get advertised on here, you'll get advertised on all my social media posts with tags and stuff. That's kind of how it works. I can push what you do and just get eyes upon it. I just want the world to try and share what I'm doing. That's all. And I know I do this all the time, and you're probably sick of me asking, but yeah, to get eyes on what I'm doing, to get the world to see what I'm doing is all I'm pushing, because the more people that see what I'm doing, the more likely it is I'm going to get even close to a target. I've now created the Just Giving link. I'm going to stick that in the comments. No, yeah, I'll stick it in the comments, and I'll stick it here as well. I'll link that. So I'm going to get the charity thing rolling now. I'm going to start getting money into the pot. It's created, so I've tested it. It's getting there. I mean, this GoPro, I've got moisture in the screen here. I know that shouldn't happen. I'm a bit concerned about it, really. It's been underwater. It's, you know, the rate is underwater. I might need another. There's another 300-400 quid gone, which I don't have. So can you help me? Can you help push what I'm doing? Basically, it's just to share the channel, to share my social media, just to tag away, you know. I am wanting people to join me on a day-to-day basis next year. That video you'll have seen already. I've detailed my day-to-day. If you can take a look at it, if you're anywhere near there, you can join me on the day, and you can tell me where's good to stop, or if the roads need changing slightly. It's a basic map at the moment because I don't know all the roads in the UK. So if you can get on board with that, you can come along and join me for the day and be a part of the fundraising, which all goes into the same pot. I've got a Just Giving link which you can donate as a branch of, so you can create your own, and it links into mine. Right, anyway, I'm going to get going because I'm only a third of the way into my ride. It's 11:30 and I'm really enjoying it. It's nice to be outside, isn't it? Okay, so it's time for the long, slow descent to Sedbert, and then Kirby Lonsdale. All of it into a headwind. About 1,000 foot here, and I can't remember what we're up to. And we're coming into Sedbert. Oh, very nice. Well, a very quick stop at the spiritual home of my cycling, Kirby Lonsdale Square. And it's just a little poodle home. Nearly home now. Got 4 miles, lots of downhill, lots of looking at that view. Well, for a gentle spin out, I've gone a bit quicker than I was thinking I was going to. So 16.8 miles an hour. I don't know what that is in case. Matter. Yeah, feeling good. Don't know what's going on with the GoPro. I might have to send it off to him to investigate. Do you think I'm justified in being upset? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. Either way, I'm just gonna have to crack on, aren't I? Anyway, I think that's it for now. I'll catch you on the next one. Don't forget the hoodies.